What's good? It's your boy E coming at you with some more finance solutions. I do apologize. I know it's been a while since I uploaded anything. However, I did have a situation where I had to go ahead and do a fresh install of Windows. I actually upgraded to Windows 10 Pro. Just a grueling and rather frustrating task when you have to do a fresh install of Windows and then proceed to install 1,000 programs and set up your settings and drivers, chipset, etc. I still haven't gotten it done yet, but I think I at least do have the basics. Haven't reinstalled any of my gaming software, my games, none of my music stuff. I mean, that's a whole nother day plus process, just installing all the music software and plugins and VSTs, etc. But anyways, like I said, it's your boy E coming at you with some more finance solutions. Don't forget that. Don't forget to hit that like button, sub, hit the bell, and you know the rest. But yeah, just kind of wanted to go over a couple of things I look for and sort of my process and some price action and stuff like that. But as you can see right here, basically what we have here is AMD, and this was on the 11th. So basically, this is a 3-minute chart. All right, so off the open, you can see we kind of tried to like base or tried to bounce off the open. Remember, these are 3-minute candles, so 6 minutes. So within the first 6 minutes, we kind of bounced up and tried to go red to green here. Nice little bullish candle crossing over VWAP, the 9, the 10, and the 120 here, going up and testing the top of the range. And then as you can see, I'm looking at the SPY as well. Like on my other monitors, or on one of my other monitors, I'm watching the SPY, the Qs, Apple, which underlying I'm trading at that particular time. I'll also have that underlying on that monitor as well, but just on a higher time frame. Because if you sit there looking at the 1-minute chart, especially, it's just too erratic. It can cause you to overthink or move too fast. That's why if I do decide to watch price action on the 1-minute or the 2-minute, I'm also going to be watching it on a higher time frame, either like the 5 or the 10 as well. As you can see, I'm kind of just like going through some charts here. If you look, you see me watching the semiconductor stocks. But as you can see right here, I should have started recording earlier, but I didn't. But basically what I'm trying to show you right here, see, look, you let the range set in, it's going to show you the range more than likely within like the first 10 or 15 minutes of market open. And that's why I suggest, especially if you're a newer trader, to kind of don't even trade the first 10 to 15 minutes. Kind of let the price action show you the range first and then trade within the range. Just trade the moves within the range. But as you can see, it showed us the range. It tried to go red to green. See this wick? Little nasty rejection. So a lot of people, as I was flipping through a lot of charts. So now we're back on the 3-minute. Look, price action is going to be volatile off the open, but what you want to wait for is, again, the price action to show you the range. So look, nice bullish candle crossing over all indicators. VWAP, the 9, the 10, the 120. Also trying to go red to green, but look at these wicks on top. So what this tells you is that people are playing the bounce. And again, this is the 3-minute chart, but people are playing the bounce off the open. And as it bounces up and it's going red to green, you got people selling into the move. So that's why you see these wicks on top here. It tried to bounce up, tried to run up, but they sold into it and brought it back down. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing but wicks on the top. So whenever AMD is trying to go red to green, probably more than likely day traders are selling into this move. And that's why you see the wicks on top. This is what I mean by let the price action show you the range first. So look, it bounced up, tried to break out, showed you the top of the range early, right? And again, this is a 3-minute chart. So, I mean, you want to see 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So about 10 to 15 minutes after market open is usually when I like to get in, and usually when the market is going to show you the range. Now, it will vary on day to day. Sometimes the market will show you the top of the range first, as it did on this day, the 11th. Other times it'll show you the bottom of the range first. So that's why I try not to trade the first few minutes, because if you're trading right off the open, there's no range for you to trade off of. Yeah, I mean, you could look left and zoom out and maybe get some levels off the daily chart or, previous close, something like that. But in keeping with best practices, it's best to go ahead and let the range develop first. And as you can see, so the rip worked perfectly here because it came out, it was strong, looking strong. You see everyone selling into the strength. All right, so they're bouncing it, and that's a nice little bounce. Look, 57 up to 58.20s, 58.15, 58.19, whatever. That's a nice bounce. But again, me just in a market condition like this, I'm not looking to really buy dips. Now, I have bought some dips just because price action was looking, too bullish. But generally, when the market's bearish and downtrending, I like to be, more bearish. My bias tends to be more bearish, and that's been working more times than not. But again, you want to stay unbiased, especially on an intraday perspective. So unbiased on an intraday perspective. But look, it showed us the top of the range. And up here, especially seeing all these wicks and seeing it kind of fail to go red to green and stay above the red to green line, it's topping out, bunch of wicks on top. Here's where it would be, I would consider this an A+ setup for me to go ahead and sell the rip. You feel me? Because look, wick, 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 failing to keep going up. Once I see the next candle close below red to green, and then like it's kind of wicky, so we don't really know which way it's going because there's a wick on the top and bottom. But if you look at these candles, there's a bunch of wicks on top, and then this candle right here opened below this candle, the body of it. And then look at this wick. Look how long it is. So right there, what it gave me the okay to go ahead and sell that rip and wash it on out to the bottom. And I mean, depending on the size that you're trading with, I mean, honestly, you could be done trading at that point. If you're grabbing 5 to 10 contracts here at the top of the range and just catching the washout down here to the bottom of the range, with 10 contracts, you could be done for the day. I mean, obviously, I didn't grab 10 because the market is just, it's a little tricky to trade in and navigate. The market hasn't really made up its mind where it wants to go yet. And again, it's just a lot of volatility in the markets lately. As an example, you grab 10 contracts and fade them from the top to the bottom. I mean, I would consider that a good day and be done at that point. But again, I didn't grab that many. But again, this is what I mean by waiting to let the range set in, either to the top or the bottom.